We know you have continued to follow the fallout from the non-call in the NFC Championship game. Any new developments?
Well, this is very interesting, Susie, and this is the most notable development so far. It turns out that there is concern in some league circles that the NFL assigned 4 officials who live in Southern California to officiate that game. And not only were they assigned to that game, the NFC Championship, but it turns out that those 4 officials were involved in the play that was the no call that will go down as the most egregious missed call in NFL postseason history. Now, nobody thinks that influenced the decision, but there are people wondering how and why the league would assign 4 officials with Southern California ties to that game, to where they could be in position to make that call. And there are some that think it could lead to changes in the future within the competition committee, saying that officials with certain backgrounds should not be allowed to officiate certain games in certain locales in key spots. But there are people wondering about it. Now, again, the league says officiating assignments are based on performance. It has nothing to do with geographical ties, but that's not going to dismiss the concerns of some people who obviously are concerned about it.
And so far, the league's only public response has been a fine for a helmet-to-helmet. Right, thanks to Adam. So no one is trying to say that there's a bias by the refs because of where they were from. But as a player, Matt, how are you processing this?
Listen, my big issue is that they use these all-star crews. You know, you work as a team all year long. It matters. It's the same reason that the Super Bowl team would always beat a Pro Bowl team. The teamwork matters. And so I don't care where a guy's from necessarily, but I just know as a quarterback, you know, you've got chemistry with your center, your offensive line. Those officials, they're human, but they work together as a team. They work best when they're working with the people that they worked with all year. The thing I'd say to Saints fans, I'd say, move on. Like, no one cares. The Rams won the game, and they're playing in the Super Bowl, and look forward to next year. You got a good team.
This is the problem that people have with the NFL. Like, that shouldn't even be a discussion, that there are 4 referees that live in Southern California. I mean, it just shouldn't happen. And even though it's an all-star crew, you got people from different crews that are working that game, it doesn't matter. A pass interference is a pass interference across the board. It doesn't matter. The referees didn't have to huddle up and try to figure out what happened. They saw what happened. So when you see a play, you make the call that's supposed to be made. That was an obvious play call that they missed. And, you know, I put a tweet out during that, after that game that, you know, I want for the fans that tell me to get over the tuck rule, but tell the Saints players to get over that rule. It's not easy to do. That came down to that particular play. And yeah, they could have ran the ball before that. I understand that, but they didn't. But that was a pass interference. Make the call. That's the problem I have.
Yeah, the big thing for me with this entire scenario is we keep talking about the pass interference component of it. But remember this, the NFL officials in the league office came up to ESPN and were talking to us about the emphasis on player safety. That was the #1 thing. Forget the pass interference call. Forget the fact that these guys, four officials from Southern California, although obviously that raises your radar a little bit. But the hit is illegal. The guy got fined for hitting him illegally and having helmet-to-helmet contact. So what you're saying is, in a league where player safety has been emphasized and just shoved down our throat the entire year, how was that not the deciding factor in this situation where you had 2 referees within 10 yards of the play? I don't care. They don't need chemistry to make that call. You don't need to have worked with the guy.
Because those 2 officials should have made the call. They talk to each other. The one guy,
okay, so that's not a chemistry issue.
And then the older, more senior referee grabs him and goes, no.
That's not a chemistry issue.
Teamwork. It's a team.
I don't need to feel comfortable with you to know that's a rules violation. If I knew you were not, I'm saying that's a rules violation.
You hear those officials talk to each other. Watch a game next time you see a flag thrown. A flag is thrown, 1,000, 2,000. All his buddies throw a flag too. They have each other.
Okay, so what we're saying is we have a bunch of followers out there who just take the lead of the main guy. If I know you, I'm not going to exercise my own judgment.
Exactly right.
I'm just going to follow. Well, then now we really have a problem.
We got a problem.
Now we have a